Hello, hello, happy Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve. I'm Creative Sarah. This is my studio, and I have a last minute gifting idea. Well, it's a last minute gift that I'm creating for someone, and I had like a very scary moment when my computer is like dying and I didn't know why, and because it's plugged in, and so sorry, it took me a minute to get on here. So hello, welcome. Let me make sure that I am live everywhere and that I can see comments. So far, so good. All right. Hi, Natalie. Welcome. Merry Christmas. Hi, Patsy. Hi, Sue Ann. Hi, Dee Dee. Thank you for sprinkling the video. You know how to make a girl's day. All right. I'm just going to hopefully get everything on here. All right. Hey, Sherry. Welcome. Okay. So today we're doing a custom item, and I think you're going to love it. It's pretty simple. It's some of my favorite things to do. I love painting and all of that. And so I'm going to get started because not only do I have to create this, but I also have to deliver it. So let's go. I'm going to show you my work surface. So I have one of our 16-inch rounds. And then what we're going to do is we're going to paint this using some vanilla paste. I'm going to get the keyword up here for you. The cool thing is if you keep some of these things on hand, you're going to be able to do this anytime you need a quick gift. So I'm going to pull out some vanilla paste. I'm going to use a foam brush to paint this on, and I'm not adding any water to this at this point. I may, depending on how well it covers. But to be honest, I actually do want kind of an uneven coloring on here. If you've been with me in the past, you may have seen me do this. The round behind me, the candy cane, I did the same technique, and we're just getting up to the edge here with the vanilla. And I'm trying, oh, you know what? Also, I just got my nails done. And they are a beautiful pearly white, so, and a little shimmer. So I am going to be careful and put some gloves on in a little bit because of some of the things that I'm doing here. Now, this can get a little messy, which I just did. And so I'm gonna wipe that off. This is one of my favorite techniques for painting. Now, if you don't have the vanilla paste, you could use white. It'll just be a little different color. You could use Dune. You could use anything. You could even just use some regular old chalked paint if you want. I'm going to go ahead and get the sides of this done. Now, I need to wipe the edge off. Oh my goodness. I'm going to wipe the edge off. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Karen. Hi, Violet. Hi, Rainbow. We are making a custom door sign a last minute gift. Okay, here we go. Hi, Christy. Hi, Nikki. Okay, I think this is pretty good. I'm just kind of thinning this out, smoothing it around. Okay, there we go. And then I am done with this. I need to dry this now. So I'm going to I'm going to try to do this quick. So I'm going to grab my powerful dryer. And when I plug it in, it doesn't work. I wonder why. There we go. I put it on kind of thick. I'm going to grab my gloves, you guys, because I really, we still have to go to church. And we're going to church and then to dinner tonight. And I certainly don't want to get my brand new manicure messy. I should take my rings off. But when I do that, then I leave them down here and I forget. So, whatever. Hi, Hopi girl. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Nancy. Hey, Tony. Hi, Diane. Hi, Dawn. What are we making? Hi, Wendy. Okay, we are making a custom name sign. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm creating, oh, I see what I did. Let me wipe a little bit of this off here. I am making a custom door sign for some friends, and it's going to have their last name, and I just added to my Etsy shop, which surprisingly I have never had this on there before. But customizable name cutouts. So I just did that. Now I am gonna do a little sanding on here. So let me find my sanding blocks. Especially around the edges. My sleeves won't stay up. Okay. Great. Now, this is nice and clean. I'm just gonna wipe this off because what we're going to do next is we're going to take some of our Dixie Belle No Pain Gel Stain. This is the color American Honey. American Honey. And I'm going to do a little staining on here. I'm going to grab a rag. And I tell you all the time, like, I buy the bag of rags. And you don't need this big of a rag. So you can rip off a piece and just kind of wad it up. And I just kind of dip it in, okay? You don't need a lot. And I'm going to go around the edge, like go around the edge. And then I kind of follow that circular motion here. And we're just gonna kind of antique this whole thing, okay? I just use circular motions. I leave the center. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit. And the more you blend, kind of the better. Really use your elbow grease here. Okay, so we kind of have this really cool, doesn't it kind of look like a pizza stone in a way? I like it. I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more here. You can always add more, but you can't always take away. I mean, you can sand, but it won't always turn out how you want it. So just keep working it. Okay. So that looks really good the way it is. Now, normally what I'll do, I'll take my sanding and I'll go in the middle a little bit. And I'm just gonna wipe that off. Now, to protect this, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to wax it, okay? So I'm gonna grab my wax. And the trick with this is just really working it in. Because this is going to be a door sign, we don't know where it's going to go. So we want to at least have this protected. You certainly at the very end can spray it with a spray sealant. Okay. I am just really working that in to seal this down. Okay. That feels good. Now, the part that is the customization. I'm going to set this aside really quickly. Hi, Simone. And I'm gonna put it over here. And I'm gonna pull up my letters. Now, this was all done on my Thunder. I just cut this out today. I'm gonna grab another brush. This time it's a skinny little brush, and I'm just gonna go into my gel stain, and I'm going to stain. So the goal is for these letters to be, you know, much darker than the background. So I'm staining because my woodcuts are made out of wood. So it's plywood, but you have that wood grain on top. They're stainable, okay? So you can grab, I have these custom wood cutouts. This is a cursive font. It will be the exact same font for all of the cutouts. Now, there is a variety of sizes that you can choose from. The size that I have here is about 14 inches because this is gonna fit onto our 16-inch round. So give or take, this is about a 14, 15-inch sign. And it's about $1 an inch. So when you think about that cutout that you want, and it comes with 2 words. So this is gonna have the word the, so it comes with a small word and then a bigger name. So you don't have to pick a name. Like you could put, I don't know, like maybe someone here in Michigan would pick like the Emden, or you could do 2 words, but 1 word will be bigger to fill your space and then the other one will be smaller. And we can customize that as we go. The trick with the stain, we're gonna kind of let it sit for a second and then we're gonna wipe it off. Yeah, so special order cutouts, absolutely, Simone. I just added this down, but I can cut any image, any word. I can virtually get any font if you have a specific font, and I can cut anything. I just need an image basically, or you just tell me what word you want. Okay, so I've gone ahead and kind of wiped this off. It's looking amazing. I am so pleased with the color. Everything looks fantastic. I'm gonna go over this with a dryer because I want it to dry quickly. Okay, I'm gonna peel this up. Awesome, Simone, absolutely. Oh, Nikki, did you? Hi, Ren and Shenanigans. Hello, Kim. Hi, The Real Thing. I'm trying to keep this a secret. Sometimes my friend watches and I don't want her to watch this right now. Haha. Don't need her seeing my special surprise. What did I do with that? Okay. Okay. Now, the trick here, this is very kind of neutral. Okay. Is that too plain? Now I'm wondering if it's too plain. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Don't overthink it, Sarah. It's a last, don't overthink it. Okay. I could have done something down here, but I don't, ugh. I don't really want to ruin it. It looks good. Will you embellish? Well, that's the thing about embellishing. I could put a bow on it. You know what? I think I'm gonna grab should I use one of like a pattern and do like a pattern down here? I already waxed it. That's my problem. It is not meant for Christmas either. It's not gonna be Christmassy. I just want it neutral. I actually think it's fine. I think I'll put a bow and we'll go from there. We'll go from there. I'm not going to overthink this one. Yep, greenery or a bow. I think we'll do some greenery and a bow, and I'll like, I maybe got a little, okay, that's what I'll do. So in order to stick this down, you guys, we need to use some heavy duty adhesive because we want it to stand the test of wherever they put it. Like if we're going to put it outside, it needs to go outside. Oh, I forgot I was going to wax these letters. Let me do that too. It's going to help with the, when you wax over this, it's going to help to seal it. Okay. And then to set this, I'm actually going to heat up this wax. So let me grab my heat tool and just kind of when you like don't have the time to do all of the buffing, adding a little heat is going to help get the excess wax off the edges, which is what I'm doing here. In those hard to reach places. Okay. And I just need to get that out of there. Okay. Yay. This is coming together. Okay. Now, I know when I overthink things, I always go too far and then I don't like it. All right. So what we're going to do is I've got some E6000. I'm just hoping I'm going to set this on here. And I'm going to kind of bring this down because greenery and a bow, we'll put a bow up there. All right. And if this doesn't, okay, this one is no good. I've got some new ones, I think. All right, let's open this. And I'm going to do my best. This is permanent, waterproof, all of the things that it needs to be. And it sets fairly quickly. It's the Fix-All adhesive. Okay, my gosh, the boys are playing basketball upstairs and I can hear them. Okay. Don't move that. This needs to be down a little bit. I'm trying. that looks good. Me and straight lines do not always go hand in hand, so I need to wipe up a little glue. Thankfully, we can. Okay, and then we'll put our the. Ooh, we're getting it, we're getting it. Yeah, Simone, greenery and a bow, that will work, yeah. Okay. Now, I was gonna go very neutral with the bow. So, what are your thoughts? I really didn't want to do too much of a color. I have some burlap, but I can do some pretty greenery. All right, that looks good. That looks good. All right, and I'm just, I need some Q-tips. Q-tips to the rescue to clean off some of my messy glue. I get that it dries clear, but it also may be shiny, and I don't want that. Perfect. Okay, now we're doing it, guys. We're doing it. I'm so excited. All right, so now we need some greenery. I'm gonna grab some of that. I can take my gloves off and figure out, you guys think about what color I should do on the ribbon, if I should do a color or what I should do. And I'm looking for the best greenery that I can find. Let me see. Some neutral. Do you think I should make it winter greenery? Since it is winter right now. Oy vey. I'm grabbing stuff. I'm definitely grabbing stuff. But sure. Okay. I've got kind of a mix. I'm not sure what it's gonna, winter, you think winter? Because I'm dreaming of a white, you guys, we're not gonna have a white Christmas. It is way too warm here. It's funny, we've had winter like crazy. I'm working, okay, so I'm gonna do my best to okay, maybe I'll add just a little mix of greenery. I don't think it really, I think it'll be pretty. Maybe not. Maybe not. Keep it like that. Keep it neutral. Okay, that looks good for greenery. And then, should I do a burlap? I kind of think a burlap would be pretty neutral. And then, try to think of what kind of bow I want to do. Let me grab some or a zip tie. I can do a multi-bow bow. Okay. That's pretty big. I'm gonna make a couple different, I think we'll do a three bow. A three bow. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can figure this out. That one is 9 inches, 6 inches, and we'll make this one 12, maybe 12 inches. Oh, this is my long one. I need to make this one 12. I could make it 10 at most. Okay, so 10. I'm changing my mind. Let's make that 9. This one, We're going to make like 7. Okay. And then this one, we can even go a little smaller and do it at a 5, 5, 7, and 9. And then I'm going to slightly rotate that one and then slightly rotate this one. And then we're going to gather them with this zip tie. So scrunch it up, flip it over, and zip it as tight as we can. I better turn on that hot glue because you never know. Trim this. And then we're going to need some more of this to go around the bow. And secure it and make it the tails. Okay, so we don't want the tails too long, but I am gonna dovetail them. Oh, here we go. Can you feel the creative juices flowing? Okay. All right, I think this is gonna be it. All right, so what we're gonna do, I do have some hot glue, but I also have my trusty staple gun. Okay, so we got a staple. Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna make a little hanger. Let me do that. I like it to match. And I better put it in before I get all wonky doing everything else. Hi, Jose. Hi, Carmen. I'm so fussy with greens as they truly make the board. What are your names of those greens? Oh, girl. Memorizing what I have no idea, but what I'll tell you is that I buy, and I don't know what this is right here, because that I bought a bulk on Amazon, a bunch of those. Okay, but for the other ones, these I pulled off. So I buy the swags at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and then I use pieces of them. Okay. So we are going to glue and staple. Especially this base layer of greens, because I want it to be on a certain angle. And my hope is that the bow will kind of cover any of my little staples that are going to go up here. Okay. So we're going to add 2 of these. I may need to do 2 staples there. And then we'll do 2 over here as well. Be great. It's going to be beautiful. Okay. Apparently I need more glue. All my glue sticks were out by where I was gift wrapping, so now I gotta find more glue sticks. Holy buckets. If I ever give you a homemade gift, you know I love you, because it is not, it's not the easiest thing in the world. And you want it to be perfect. Nothing is perfect, but you want it to be kind of perfect, because, you know, because you made it and it's part of you. But I still think this is easy. Check mail. Oh, yay, you got your awesome. Awesome. I'm so glad the whatnot stuff got there, Nikki, because we did those sales so late, and I was like, I'm afraid people aren't going to get it by Christmas. I think you're the last. I think there's not very many left who didn't get theirs. All right, so we're going to put this on here now. I'm going to have to glue it. Unless, actually. All right, I'm going to glue to get it in place. I just don't trust hot glue to really keep things where I want them. Especially in the winter months. So what I think I'm going to do is sneak my little stapler up, and in the bottom of one of these, the back bows, I'm just going to staple it down. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Jerry. Thank you, Simone. Thank you, thank you. If you guys love what you see, you can comment the word custom. It's the keyword today, and I will send you a message with a link where you can get a hold of all the supplies that I've used today. Oh, good. That really did the trick. And I just kind of want... All right, what do you think? What do you think? Do you like it? Should I tack that up a little so it doesn't, it's not in the way of the? I'm gonna do that. Okay. Would you like to get a gift like this from me? I hope it looks great. I hope they love it. I'm sure they will. It's the thought that counts, right? So comment the word custom to get the supply list. Everything you need. The only thing that isn't for sale with my stuff would be like the ribbon and the greenery, but you can easily grab that from any craft store whatsoever. All right. I really like it, you guys. Neutral enough for anyone, I think. All right. Well, Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. Have a really wonderful Christmas Eve, Christmas, ending of Hanukkah, whatever you're celebrating, Kwanzaa coming in a couple days, all of that. I'm going to be off tomorrow, so I will not be live. We'll be spending some time with family, and then Friday is our big drive to Minnesota to spend time with the Aaron side of the family. So I'm done for tonight. I probably will. Thank you. Thank you for all the compliments. I'll probably get on and do a get ready with me for Christmas Eve in another, give me 10 minutes. I'll be upstairs. Anyway, we'll see you all later. Enjoy your day.